Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Cover the Spread for Thursday, May 15th, 2025. Hey, if you're new to Cover the Spread, welcome aboard. Glad to have you. Make sure you subscribe. And then while you're down there subscribing, hit the like button as well. Greatly appreciated. Helps us out a ton. And if you're regular here, thanks for being here and joining us again. We're happy to have you. And as always, hey, we got three cappers here with me today. We got Al, we got Ramon, we got myself. And we all come in here to cover the spread. We all pick a play that we like here on today's slate, and then we give it out to you. So just to square up some of the confusion, we're looking. This is Ramon's play. That's why I say in the recap where it's this is Ramon's pick because he likes that game, so he's giving it to you. And then this is my pick because this is the game that I like to give to you. And then we got Al's pick, and that's the game that he's giving to you. So officially, we have three plays here today that we give to you here on Cover the Spread to beat the books. It's up to you guys if you want to tail all the other ones. Those are kind of bonus plays, just kind of how we feel to keep some interaction going. Speaking of that interaction, let's get to it. How are you doing here on this Thursday, Ramon?
Well, pretty great, Al. I mean, Rod and Al. I thought you guys give us a day off here with the limited schedule, but we're finding winners on a light Thursday here at Cover the Spread.
Yeah, even with the smaller slate, we'll still come here and find you some winners. Head on over to Al. How you doing here on this Thursday, Al?
Yeah, doing pretty good, rolling along, and hope to keep it rolling for the rest of the week and beyond that. As you said, limited cards, so just one NBA to look at, but we've got some baseball to keep everyone entertained and everyone's gambling addictions satisfied.
Definitely. I can't complain about my start to the week, too. Came off of that little losing streak, as I said. And, hey, we kicked off the Monday with a nice little Cubs run line win. Tuesday, we got the Pacers. I hope you sprinkled on the outright because bye-bye, Cavs. I hope you enjoy the season golfing. Definitely not the season they wanted it to have on the Cleveland side of things. But, hey, we can see the disappointment there to happen sometimes in sports. Congratulations to the Knicks moving on to the next round. So, hey, we'll see how that goes there in that one. Or the Pacers, my bad. The Pacers. See, look at that. Even.
Well, yeah.
My bad. Right. The Pacers moving on into the next round with as Halliburton opened up. That's right. And had to say what he said. We're a different team and we're ready to kick butt. So watch out for the Pacers. They announced they're coming. So they be coming, are them Pacers. All right, speaking of coming, let's get to Thursday's slate of action. First game we're looking at here, we got to look at some MLB, as we said, small slate of things going. First game we're looking at, we got the Rays taking on the Blue Jays here on Thursday. Kicking on over to Ramon. This is his game that he likes here on Thursday. Blue Jays or Rays. What do you got here for us, Ramon?
Yeah, a little getaway day here north of the border, Rod, with Tampa Bay. Zach Littell going up against Gausman here for the Blue Jays. Game one featured 20 runs. Toronto continues to play a string of overs that represented their 9th straight over on that game back there on Tuesday night. So look, Tampa Bay coming in here. You got to figure they're good for 4 runs. You got Gausman coming in here. His ERA is elevated right now, about a 4 ERA coming in. He is at home, but still you got to deal with that Toronto bullpen. They're pitching north of 4 as well. So with Zach Littell coming in here, an ERA close to 4.5. And he's on the road. He's just 2-5 this season. And the Tampa Bay bullpen might be a little bit stronger than Toronto's right now. But, man, this game has a great shot of being 4-4 somewhere along the line in the late innings. So that might be enough to get it over as well with just the winning run here. So I'm going to go over in this one. Toronto maybe has finally found their go their way offensively, getting this lineup going a little bit here for sure. So after what I saw on Tuesday night with 20 runs, I'm willing to think that Toronto right now in this string of overs right now, give me the over on Thursday, Tampa Bay and Toronto.
And on over to Al. What do you like hearing this one? Tampa Bay or Toronto on Thursday?
Yeah, I know we were talking a lot of smack about this offense early, but it seems like they've definitely come to life, this Toronto offense. And I do like Gausman a little bit better than Littell, especially this season. And in these matchups in particular, he's done pretty well against these Rays. Not to say they won't get to him at all, but as you mentioned, the Blue Jays bullpen also struggles, so they should give up a couple as well. I just think that the Blue Jays do most of the damage here on Littell. They've hit him pretty well, especially your boy Rodd Vladimir Guerrero, 3 hits and just 5 at-bats against him. And, so I think, again, he's not the only one that's got to him either. So you go down that lineup, a couple other guys have got to him as well. And, I agree with the over, but I'm on the Blue Jays here. I'll take them. Though they're juicy on the money line, so I'll take a money line and run line, take a Blue Jays -1 for me.
And for me in this one, I'm going to look at the first 5. I don't trust the Blue Jays bullpen. It's kind of like, as Ramon alluded to, it's sporting an over 4 ERA. So you look at Gausman's last start, and he had a solid start. So I think you can do the same here in this one and get that Blue Jays the first 5 win. If we see some runs from either side, I'm still going to think the Blue Jays come ahead on the first 5 there in that one. As Al said, I'm not a Zach Littell guy either, so I'm going to fade him early here in this one. I think that's where the runs come from the Blue Jays bats early in this matchup against Littell. So, and I hope it is Guerrero. And then that'll get us the Blue Jays first 5 as well here in this one on Thursday. Head on over to the next game we got looking at. We got the Athletics taking on the Dodgers here in this one on Thursday. Hey, this is Al's game. Kind of matches the Dodgers blue behind you here in this one. So what do you got for us? Athletics or Dodgers? Thursday.
Yeah, it's looking like some question marks here for the Dodgers starting pitching. It's looking like it could either be Kasparis getting the start or Dustin May. I'm seeing 2 conflicting reports there. Might have the update for you in the comments if you want to check those later. But either way, I think they get their offense going here against Beto and give up a few runs of their own. As much as I'm a May guy, I'm a big fan of what he can do and the stuff he has. But he tends to eventually get hit and give up a couple runs, So I think, and this Athletics offense has been real good. They got some guys that can hit the ball well and deep. And so all that being said, I think we see a lot of runs in this one. We talked about keeping you entertained. We already picked 1 over for you in the early game, and I think we see more runs in this one. I'm going over in this Dodgers Athletics game late here on Thursday night.
And Ramon, what do you like here? Dodgers or Athletics Thursday night?
Yeah, that's okay, Al. Don't worry, Dodger fans. Whoever they throw will be just fine. Probably will be a bullpen game. You'll see the usual suspects in there as well. Dreyer will be pitching, I'm sure, in there somewhere. Garcia threw on Tuesday. Maybe get another guy in there. I'm going to go to Freddie Freeman here on a plus money prop to get 2 hits. He's already had a pretty good time against Oakland so far this season. Does have 5 for 8 against them overall coming in across the 5 games, so including a couple of multi-hit games. So Freeman's been terrific so far this month, hitting over 450. He's had 2 hits in 7 of his last 12 games heading into this series. So going up against Beto here, I'm going to end up taking Freddie Freeman. 2 hit over 1.5 hits, 2 or more hits at probably plus $1.25 or so, maybe even a little better in this one. Freeman to get 2 hits on Thursday.
And looking at this game for me on Thursday, definitely not my favorite game going on the board tonight and in action. But I'm with Al. I think we do see some runs here in this one. We know Beto can give up some runs. And whoever the Dodgers throw up on the mound, definitely can give up some runs as well. Even if so for me, I think we see some runs early in this one. I like the over in that first 5. You'll probably find this 4.5, maybe 5. Either way, I think we get over that number in the first 5. I'm saying that book probably puts us at 4.5 with these 2 guys. I think it might be May as you slated too, because I think they swapped Yamamoto for May. They pulled him back, if I'm not mistaken, but did May go on? The IR.
The Dodgers had to do their business, but don't invest in May on 5 days. I mean, this guy, you just brought this guy back from, these arm injuries, don't rush him back. You better find some other options there. But
I know.
Go ahead, Al. Throw all your good. Just ruin another arm there in L.A. You'll have plenty more money.
More money can buy another arm, right? Is that what it's kind of L.A. They just like, next up, who we looking for? I don't. I like the over first 5. I think it's 4.5. Yeah. All right, let's head on to the NBA action we got rolling here on Thursday. Hey, big game 6 here in Denver. OKC taking on the Nuggets, and should be a wild one here in this one. We're looking at 4.5. It's in most places in this one. And for me, I think right from the beginning, we've all talked about it. I think this series was headlong running into probably a game 7. I just don't see how the Nuggets don't step up from their last game here at home, where OKC did beat them to tie things up, and then they went home and got that last win. But they won it late in that one. It wasn't like this thing was neck and neck all the way down the most of the game. OKC just made a few shots down the stretch and pulled away a little bit and got themselves the win. But we know what Denver does at home, so it's just one of those spots I think we're seeing game 7. But I'll grab the plus 4.5 here. We know what Joker's been doing all series long. And what's he going to do here at home? Probably smash again. So and I think he puts the team on his back like we've seen so many times and forces that game 7. And guess what? I think the NBA needs one of those at this point. So who doesn't love a game 7? I'd love to see a game 7 between these two combatants. I think the most exciting thing in sports is a game 7. So I'm going to root for it here, just like the Pacers to eliminate the Cavs. I'm going to take the Nuggets, a little sprinkle on the money line as well to force game 7 here in this series. Kicking on over to Ramon. What do you like here in this one, Ramon?
Did we lose him?
Yeah, for me here, guys, I still got to go to the under. I might have not learned my lesson last time here on the show, but look, it was trending over in the last game. These guys can't stop Joker, and with Joker at home, I definitely expect him to have another strong game. Hartenstein, Holmgren, they're doing their best. Just scratch the guy's arms and try to keep him down. It doesn't matter with his Euro steps. And how about that bomb of a 3 he laid down too? Looked like a no-look 3. So look, he'll get his points at home for sure. And you got to think the way SGA is going here on the road, they're not going to be as good as they are defensively on the road as they were at home. If you got Denver winning this game, I got to go back to the over, despite what happened on Tuesday night.
Head on over to Al. What do you like here in this one? Denver or OKC?
Yeah, Rodd was talking about how close this game was throughout in the last one. It wasn't until the end that the Thunder pulled away. And I like kind of a similar scenario here, and I think that's where we're getting a lot of value with the Nuggets here in this first half. Should be getting about 3 points, and you got to take that bucket. He mentioned the money line being a good play on the full game. I think it's a good look in this first half as well. They were in the lead both in the first quarter and first half last game. And I'm on the points, so I think the better value is on the points because it could very well be tied or very close heading into the half. So my pick for this game would be on the Nuggets plus the points in the first half.
Hey, that wraps it up for Thursday's action of Cover the Spread. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. As always, hey, let us know in the comment section below. What do you think of these 3 games we covered for you today? As always, we'll do a quick little recap of each Cappers play. The first game we looked at, we got Ramon's game, and we looked at the Blue Jays taking on the Rays. He says we're going to continue seeing that scoring barrage from these two teams. Take the over Rays and Jays. Then we looked at the Athletics taking on the Dodgers. Another over. And in this one, between the Dodgers and the Athletics. Al's pick and my pick. I said take the Nuggets. I'm going to take the Nuggets on the money line, but I'm going to grab those plus 4.5 just because it could be close. But I still think that, forget it. Take the money line. Nuggets win this game. All right, game 7. Here we come, baby. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. As always, what are we doing here? Cover the spread.